Right. Welcome. If you're watching on YouTube, welcome to my channel. Go ahead and like, share, and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss out on any more value. Subscribe to my channel if you're watching on Facebook. Welcome. All right. Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Peace and blessings. All right, y'all. So, first off, I just want to start by saying I thank God for another day. Thank God that I'm still here breathing. Thank God for everything that I have, everything I know that I will have. Thank God for family. Thank God for health. I have shoes on my feet, shelter over my head, clothes on my back. I have this opportunity to share with y'all to be able to make money from my laptop. And yeah, I'm just very grateful. Right. So with that being said, let's get into it. Live training how to sell digital products and make 100% profit online. Right. If you just now watching, all right. So basically, I'm showing people how to make money by selling digital products from their stand store or really whatever platform that you want to use. Showing people how to make money, 100% profit, right, by setting up their store, running traffic, and using our system, right, in our community. That's basically what I'm doing. And yeah, I'll show you guys my results so far with this new store that I've been running traffic, right? So you can see here, slow start, right? Slow start to this store, and it's all good. I've seen people go 30 days without getting a sale before, right? So just to see that this is getting traction, right, and it is working, it's converting, is a good sign, right? I've learned that you don't want to get caught up in the numbers when you first launch a store. You don't want to get caught up in the numbers at first, because if you do, then you're going to drive yourself crazy, right? Because you're going to keep coming back to your store and refreshing and seeing if you got a sale. Just let it flow, right? Just let it flow. Make sure that you're just doing what you got to do consistently every day, and the sales will start to come in, right? But with this store, it is a slow start for because I remember starting a store, a digital product store back in 2021. And my first day was $1,000 day, right? So um, I've seen all type of results, but just to see that it works, right? That's the main thing. You just want to see that it works. Once you know that it converts, all you got to do is just pour gasoline on it from there, right? Just start to run traffic and more traffic to it. But yeah, results so far. Um, with this store, what I'm selling is a community, right? That's going to teach you how to launch, how to rebrand, how to market. It's a school community called RBA, right? So show you guys inside the community. Here we go. All right, so we're already at 14,000 members, and it's been a little bit over two months so far. So very good results. And the reason why there are so many people joining this so fast is because it works. Right? It's proven to work. You can see here, if we go to the share your wins, it's probably somebody that probably just made a sale, right? Yep. Shout out to Kimberly Williams. She says, your girl made a sale on TikTok Live. I made a sale on TikTok Live again. Sorry I didn't tell y'all about the first one. Got too excited. All right. So, y'all, I've been hearing a lot about TikTok. All right. I've been hearing a lot about TikTok, and that's why I started my TikTok account. Right? And I've been sleeping on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie. I just been using Facebook and Instagram, and that's been working for me. But I just added TikTok, and the traffic has been crazy. It's just I don't know. I think it's because their algorithm is new, right? They don't really have like a real strict algorithm like Facebook. So like it's just like a free for all right now, right? So you definitely want to take advantage if you're not running traffic on TikTok. Start your little TikTok account, post your little videos, right? You don't. It could be faceless, right? You could post videos where you don't even show your face. And, I think you can put your link in your account at 1,000 members, and you can go live right after you reach 1,000 followers. Right, and if you do have a TikTok account and you need help getting to 1,000 followers, let me know. Okay, I can help you do that. And then you can start putting your link in your bio and also going live. All right. So shout out to Kimberly making her sale on TikTok live. All right, shout out to Angelica Whetstone. She says a small but mighty win. My first 1K sales with Stand Store. I do not share my receipts ever, but I share this receipt as proof that you can accomplish impossible things when you bet on yourself. 2 years ago, God downloaded an idea to me and I ignored it. The idea became a plan and I ignored it. That plan required action and I ignored it. Because of spiritual disobedience, I experienced a lot of loss that year. I asked God why, and the silence was loud. It was silly of me to ask him a question I already knew the answer to. We've all been there, right? Some of us choose to learn these lessons the hard way until we surrender to God's plan. I launched a digital store back to build, offer 2 years ago, and it flopped because I did it my way. Fast forward 2 years and a $25 investment later. Shout out to the sales ghost, Shanice Williams. All right. Shout out to Shanice. Um, Shanice, just a real quick on Shanice. Shanice is somebody, all right, when you get in this community, you definitely want to like pay attention to. She leads a lot of gyms. She very helpful and she's seen a lot of success, right? And then she just knows how to close, knows how to get sales, knows how to run traffic. So yeah, y'all. There are people on here who are just have that gift of leadership that that they just know something, right? They know something about the market and they know what they're doing. And if you pay attention to what they do, right, you will see success too. Or if you just listen to the gems that they drop, you'll see success too, right? And Shanice is one of those people. God invited me into a community to pour and be poured into. Jay selected me and four other digital store builders was part of God's plan. I'm grateful to each and one of you for trusting me with an integral part of your business, and I pray daily for your continued success and fulfillment. $1,139.50. That's the number of reasons I have to keep going and to encourage you to do the same. That offer that you are afraid to launch it. That live stream you're afraid to host it. Those leads you're afraid to following up with because you fear they'll reject your greatness, follow up. Betting on yourself is one of the biggest flexes you can experience in this life. If you don't show up for you, you won't show up for anyone else. Pray you continue to show up for yourself first, then the world. You are the social proof. Love you lots. All right. So amazing testimonial. Shout out to Angelica Whetstone on seeing her success. $1,000 in sales, right? And I'm halfway there. So let's get it. Let's get it. All right. Shout out to Bola. It says made another sale yesterday. I was on live for an hour and a half. I just checked my email and then my store, and I found out I made my second sale. This just made my day, and it's proof that going live and sharing the value of RBA really helps. Here's to more. Right. So y'all, success leaves clues. I'm not saying that you have to go live, right? You, I mean, when I first started, I wasn't going live, and I was still making sales. But when I started going live daily, and I just got out of my shell, stopped being insecure, stopped being scared, and just went live, right? And y'all see now, I'm not showing my face now. I'm still going live, but there's something about a live stream. I don't know. It just brings more traffic. I believe Facebook and these platforms, right? They like when you go live. So yeah, if it's just sharing your screen like this, right? Maybe you don't want to show your face, but you just sharing the value and sharing your screen like this, it just helps a lot. Okay, so I do both. I like doing both. I like showing my face, making videos where I show my face, and I like making videos where I share my screen. Right, I try to mix it up. But yeah, y'all, big shout out to our whole community as a whole. We've hit 1 million in student revenue. Okay, um, shout out to Jay Thomas. She's the creator of this community. She says, RBA, we did it. We freaking did it, you guys. We have hit 1 million in student revenue as a whole. 14,000 members in collection of stand store receipts, Beacon receipts, Etsy receipts, and PayPal receipts. This isn't even counting the invoice receipts that I received from business owners. This is insane. RBA has hit 1 million in student sales in less than 60 days. This is crazy. We are doing our thing. I'm so proud of y'all. Okay, so yeah, it's been 60 days, right? A crazy 60 days. And I'm just getting here at the end of the 60 days. So I'm not going to act like I had a lot to do with this, but I am going to have a lot to do with the next million that's made for sure. And I'm excited for that, right? So, y'all, here's to the second million that we are going to do in here and the next 14,000 K members that we're going to bring in, right? So, by the end of this year, I want to see this at 28K and see us at 2 million in sales, right? Revenue. Should we could do more, right? If we did that in 2 months, should we could do it in the next 2 months. All right. So y'all, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the energy high. I believe that's the reason why, for real. Because there's a lot of digital products out there, right? There's a lot of digital marketing communities just like this that I've been a part of. I think it's about the frequency level, the vibration level, right? The 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 young kids say the aura, right, of the group is high, and I think that's why we are on a very high frequency in here, right? You can come in here, you could just feel it. You can feel it off the posts. Like it's just high energy, and this is the type of community you want to get in, where people they just want to see you win, right? And you can even look through the comments. Everybody's congratulating each other. Nobody's hating. Nobody's complaining about they're not getting sales, right? It's just a high frequency, right? It's a high energy in here, and that's because it works. What's being taught, the value that's given, people are following the blueprint, and it works. So shout out to Erica Weiss. She says 300 day on Valentine's Day. I went live on TikTok for a few hours, right? TikTok on live for a few hours on yesterday and made over 300. Just bet on yourself and show people the value inside of the academy. Everyone needs to make some extra money, and price point 29 price point is great for those who can't spend hundreds of dollars in their business start to get their business started. Right. So yeah, she's her digital product she's selling for $29. Right. And that's the beauty about this, right? You can set your price point at whatever you want, whatever you feel like, whatever you're offering, right? The value that you're giving is worth. For me, I think this is worth $1,000 to get into a community like this and to be able to get the value, right? So the value that you're going to get is in the back office, right? Right when you purchase the master reseller rights, you get accepted into the group, right? Uh, you're going to see the start here module, right? This is where you're going to start. It's going to show you how to set up step by step with videos. It's also going to show you how to launch, right? How to launch. And so after you do this whole start module, you'll be ready to sell, right? You'll be ready to go into the next step. Now you want to get into these other modules that are going to teach you about your online store. Millionaire Mindset is definitely a good one to plug into because it's all about the mindset. uh, Zoom replays, right? We have live calls and you can catch the replays here if you miss them. Business foundation, business branding, business automation, right? This is a very key module right here. It's going to show you how to automate your business from A to Z, customer service, faceless mastery, government contracts, business course, PLR suite, marketing suite, sales mastery, lead magnets, email marketing. This is another very crucial one, right? It's coming soon. It's going to show you how to set up your email marketing, Etsy, Amazon income, trucking logistics, crypto investing, investing in finance, affiliate marketing, brand ambassador, life insurance, staffing agency, business funding. Okay, so all this value, okay, that you're going to get today for 97 one time. 97 one time. All right, so I want to take you guys through the training. This is just a 3-step method. Right? 3-step method. This same 3-step method, right, is the same 3-step method that everybody's using, especially inside the community. Um, this 3-step method was shown to me from a multi-millionaire. Okay, so it's definitely something that you want to pay attention to. Okay, and even if you don't join me, right, even if you don't buy my digital product and you don't join RBA community, you can take these steps that I'm about to show you and make money with anything. All right, so you don't even have to buy whatever I'm offering to make money with this value that I'm about to give you. Why am I giving you this value for free? It's because I want to see you win with whatever you do, right? And it's not even about you joining me or making money uh, with me, right? I could care less. What I really care about is that you come here, and after you come here, your life has changed. Your perspective has changed. Your mindset has changed. And the reason why I want that is because when when you're on your deathbed, right? I'm not trying to get dark or trying to get y'all depressed, but when you're on your deathbed, all you're going to think about is how you made people feel and what you could have done to make people feel better, right? So you're not going to think about the amount of money you made. You're not going to think about things you bought, any materialistic thing, right? You're just going to remember about how people made you feel or how you made other people feel and how you impacted other people's lives. All right, so that's why I share this, right? I'm not trying to get too deep on y'all, but that's the reason why, right? If you're wondering why I'm sharing this, yeah, yeah. So, step number one, all right, let's get into it. These 3 steps are going to help you make money online. If you could be consistent with these 3 steps, then you'll be successful on here. All right. So now, step number one, the first thing that you got to do, you got to find something to sell. You got to find an offer. Okay. So, what is an offer? An offer is anything that you can package up and sell it online, right, in exchange for money. This is something that you are offering to the public of value that they can see and want, right? It's going to solve a problem for them and they're going to want to buy it, and then you get the sale. So this could be like a digital product, can be anything like an ebook, this could be an audio book, this could be a song, an album, this could be a cookbook, this could be a training exercise book, PDF file, right? So many different things, right? So first thing you need to do is pick a niche, something that you enjoy. Like if it's the health niche, the wealth, relationship, business. There's a bunch of different niches out there, right? And if you don't know all different niches, you can just type in Google, what are the different niches that I could choose from that are out there, right? And it's going to give you hundreds for you to choose from, right? So once you get a niche that you want to focus in on, right, you need to buy the offer, right? Whatever that is. So if you don't have an offer, right, and you just want to plug into something that's working already, then you can get my offer right here. Go to work with Coach Noah. Okay. So you should be here, right? If you want to do this along with me, right, I'm gonna show you how to set up your offer. So first thing you're gonna do is go to workwithcoachnoah.com. Okay, so you should be here. You're going to answer these questions. These are just qualifying questions. There's no right or wrong answer. It just allows me to know a little bit more about who I'm dealing with, right? The lead. Okay, so you should be 18 years or older. If you are not, it's cool, but you have to be able to get access to a bank account, right? Get a way that you can receive your payments. And you got to be somebody that is looking to make money online. If you're not looking to make money online, this is not for you. This video is not for you. Okay, so that's the type of people that I'm looking for. People that are looking to make money online and set up a passive income selling digital products. All right. So are you able to invest 49 in your business today? The lowest digital product that I have is going to be $47, I believe. $49, right? So if you don't have that, then I can't help you out. Um, on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious is it before you get started and start earning passive income? All right, so it should be a 10. All right, so once you get here, this page right here is called a capture page. All right, so I want to give you guys a little bit of training before we continue, but um, the capture page, right? And actually, I'm gonna explain that to y'all here in a little bit. Let's just continue going. All right, so once you get to the capture page, you're going to enter your name, your email, click get access, and it's going to bring you here to the sales page. Okay, you're going to watch this training, which is basically just like a training that I'm doing right now that you're watching. You're going to scroll down, you can read up on this website, what to expect, testimonials, next steps, and boom. All right. So once you get here, this is where you are going to decide if you want us to build your store for you. Okay, so if you don't want to go through the steps and have to set up your store yourself, then you can have me and my team do it for you. Right. So if you want to add that, you're just going to click here. Okay. All right. So once you get down here, you're going to choose whether you want to break this up into payments or just pay in full. If you want to break it in payments, you can use Klarna or Afterpay. Right. It's going to break it down into four separate payments. If you're cool and you can pay it all, right, just go ahead and enter in your card information and then click access now. Once you click access now, You're going to be redirected to a form to fill out to get into the community, right? And then be able to get access to the digital product. All right. So now you have access to your offer, right? You got access. You got the master reseller rights. Something you want to keep in mind about the offer is that it needs to be of quality and something that is helping people. This is very, very important. I can't stress this enough. It has to be a quality offer that is helping people. If whatever you're doing, right, whatever you're selling is not of quality, it's not of high quality, and it's not helping people, and you can afford to stop doing it right now. Right? Stop doing it, stop promoting it. Just go into a different direction. Whatever it is that you're promoting, okay? Because it's not worth it. It's not going to be worth ruining your name, your reputation, your brand, because that's really all you have in the end. And once that's ruined, it's pretty much a wrap, right? It's really, really hard to come back from. And I'm just speaking from experience, right? Because I've had my bad transactions where I've sold things that were of low quality and weren't helping people. And you can't have those sales, right? It's just so very important to just your business life, your business reputation online, and just you as a person, right? Your energy. You can't afford that. So you want to make sure that whatever it is you're doing is of high quality and it's actually helping people. That's why I love RBA because it's very high quality. It's a very high quality digital product. It's put together well. It's not something that was just put together overnight and just to try to hurry and make a quick buck. And it's actually helping people, right? You can go in the community and you can see that it's helping people. All right. So that's what you want to be a part of. That's what you want your name to be a part of. Something that is of high quality and is actually helping people. All right. So another thing you need to ask yourself is how much money do I want to make per day? And that's the price point that you're going to be looking to get into, right? So if you're looking to make high ticket instant commissions, then you have to get into something that is a high ticket. If you wanted to make $25 per day, then get into something that costs $25. But understand this, right? The lower the ticket, the more people that you have to convert. So if you want to make life changing money, right? Like let's say you want to make um, $1,000 per day. If you're selling $100 product, you got to talk to 10 people per day, right? You got to get 10 sales per day. If your price point's at $100, if it's at $500, now you just need to talk to two people. If it's $1,000, now you just need to convert one, right? So the lower the ticket, the more people that you have to deal with, the more people that you're going to have to convert daily. Another thing to think about is that I've learned, right? That I've noticed that the higher the ticket, the higher the quality of people. The lower the ticket, the lower quality of people that you attract. All right, and it is what it is. People that are only willing to spend $25, $50, right? There's just low quality people that are looking to spend the least amount of money and make the most amount of money. Okay, so you just got to keep that in mind. Step number two is the system. Okay, the system. The system is your business acquisition process. I just took you guys through my business acquisition process of people going to the link, they fill out the capture page, they get to the sales page, and then they purchase the digital product, and then they get access to the digital product. Right. So that's my business acquisition process. This is um, this is the importance, right? I want to explain the importance of this business acquisition process. And the first step is building a list, right? So you want to be capturing leads. And what do I mean by capturing leads? Right? So this page here, right? This page here is called a capture page. Why is it called a capture page? Because it's capturing people's name and email, right? So once I capture the leads information, now they're put into a list, right? They're put into a list of mine in the system to where I can follow up with these people on automation. Okay, so your system, it needs to be capturing leads, it needs to be building this list, following up with these people in automation, right? Building a relationship. So an old saying, right, is the money is in the list, but the fortune's in the follow-up. Why is the money in the list? Right? Why is the money in the list? Because that list is going to be a list of people that are buyers, right? And some are people that are that might buy in the future. So the reason why the money's in the list, because you don't know what's going to happen to your opportunity. You don't know if you're going to go to another opportunity. In the case that you do, you you will have a list of people who have already bought into the type of opportunity that you are in. So you're going to be able to promote to those people, and some of those people may buy, right? So there's always going to be money in that list. The fortune is in the follow up, right? What does that mean? The fortune's in the follow up. The fortune is follow up because majority of these people, right, that you're when you start running traffic, the majority of the people that visit your site are not going to sign up. It is what it is. Okay, it's usually going to take multiple follow-ups for those other people who just come to your site and exit off for them to convert, right? It's always going to be more people that are going to exit off your site than the ones that join. It's always going to be like that. All right. So don't expect any different. Sometimes it'll be just a higher number than other times, right? Of the amount of people that join versus the amount of people that exit off your site. Um, but yeah, the only thing that we can control, right? We can't control when people are going to be ready, when they're going to be ready to buy, but we can control our follow up, right? On how we build relationships with these people that don't join off the first site. And it's usually 7 to 21 follow-ups before the conversion rate increases to 75%. All right, so 7 to 21 follow-ups, 7 to 21 interactions with your audience. Okay, however you can create an interaction, whether it be with email marketing, going live, posting videos, right, value videos or whatever, um, webinars, Zoom meetings, whatever. However you can create an interaction, you need to do that 7 to 21 times or more. You, right? Will it be 7 to 21 times with everybody? No. Some people it's going to be 2 times. Some people it's going to be 2,000 follow-ups. You never know, right? You never know. But all we can do is be consistent. This is the importance of being consistent, because you never know what's going to be that person's number, right? But I can tell you this: the way that you decrease that number of the amount of interactions that's required for that person is by building more trust. How do you build trust? You got to build familiarity, right? How do you build familiarity? They need to see you, they need to hear you, they need to interact with you more. All right. So, step three, traffic. You can go about traffic two different ways: organic or paid. Okay. So, you got to ask yourself, do I have the money to invest in my business? If you don't, right now, I would say at least $300 to $500 to invest into traffic at first. If you don't have that $300 to $500, right, um, I would say you need to go the organic route, right? You need to go the organic route, and this is going to be free. It's not going to cost you any money, but it is going to cost you in time, energy, and effort, right? So if you have to go the organic route for whatever reason, it does work, but it's going to take a little bit of that time, energy, and effort. Okay, you're going to have to work that thing. You got to be consistent. And organic traffic is this is just any traffic that you're getting from social media. You can go on the free classified sites, forums, blog sites, YouTube, where you can post free videos. Right, anywhere that you can post for free, and there's traffic running on that site, like TikTok. Right, that's going to be organic traffic that you can build for yourself. Right, and organic traffic's cool because it's not going to cost you any money out of your ad spend. So anytime that you make a sale, that's 100% profit. Okay, right. So uh, if you guys have any questions while you're watching, you can ask them in the comments. Right at the end, I'm going to open up for any questions that you guys have. All right. So if you're watching and you have questions, or if you think of questions as you are watching, write them down, or you can just put them in the comment, and I'll get to them at the end. Okay. So yeah, organic traffic is cool, right? And it works. I know some people who only do organic traffic, right, and they make a lot of money. Um, but the other side of this is paid traffic, right? This is really going to fast track your results. It's going to get you the fastest results. It's going to get you the most people to your site, just in a short amount of time. This is paid traffic. Okay, this is any traffic that you pay for. Example like social media ads, solo ads. You can pay influencers. You can hire marketers like on Fiverr, sites like that. Um, yeah, any way that you are paying to get people to your site is paid traffic. Okay, something to understand about paid traffic is that it's not about the sale. It's not about the sale at first. What you are trying to figure out is what's the best demographic, what's the best gender that um, performs the best, right? That reacts the best to your offer. Best age limit, right? What's the age limit? Is it age 25 to 35? Okay, that's what you're trying to figure out at first. And the reason why you want to figure that out is because if once you have that information, then you can take that information and apply it to any other opportunity that is like the one that you're in, and it's guaranteed to work. Okay, which is going to save you time and money. So another thing to keep in mind about paid traffic is it is going to cost you, right? So I say put it aside $10 per day. So that's why I say you probably need to have about 200, 300 to $500 starting off to invest in the paid traffic if that's the route you want to go. All right, so I would have a budget of like $10 per day, and that comes out to about $300 per month. Okay, so I would put that aside. After you go through that $300, that first 300, you should see a few sales. Right, if you don't, then you need to change up a few things. Maybe change up your campaign, change up your angle. I wouldn't change your offer. If you know that your offer is working for other people, right, and other people are getting conversions, I wouldn't change your offer until maybe you spent like over, I'd say 500 to 1,000, right? But you should see your first sales with paid traffic within $100, honestly, um, and then you can just scale from there, right? But understand, right? It is going to cost you daily, but it's not going to cost you much energy, effort, or time, right? All you have to do is just buy that traffic, make sure that the money's there to continue to spend on your ad spend, so those sales continue to come in. Once those sales start to come in, then you just take that money and continue to scale, right? So it doesn't take a lot of energy and effort or time. What it comes down to is consistent, right? Can you be consistent with running that paid traffic? Can you be consistent with running that organic traffic? That's what it comes down to. All right. So if you're ready, go to workwithcoachnoah.com. workwithcoachnoah.com. Right. And once you buy the digital product, now you're ready to become your own boss in 2025. Right. You're ready to become your own boss. You're able to have a digital product. Right now, you have a digital product where you can sell to the community, right, and actually help people. You can actually help people, right? So you can see inside of our classroom, we already have over 14,000 people in our group, right? And it's we're just coming up on 2,000 or 2 months. So this is working, right? This is working. You come here to the Share Your Wins. We've already hit $1 million in student revenue in 2 months. You can come here, read through the testimonials, get inspired, get excited, right? And yeah, work on making your testimonial. All right. So becoming your own boss in 2025. If you're ready to do that, go to workwithcoachnoah.com. Workwithcoachnoah.com. Once you get the master reseller rights, now you're ready to lock in with me. Right. So you made your $97 payment and you're ready to go. Okay. And make sure that you guys take advantage of this price because price will be going up. It's just too much value, right? We're seeing too much success to be offering this for anything less than $100, right? Is really crazy. Um, like I said, I would pay $1,000 to get into this, right? Because you can make thousands of dollars. Okay, so my story. So now I just want to take some time to give you guys a little backstory on myself. Um, so you can know me a little bit better, right? And who you're getting involved with, type of coach that you're going to have. First off, um, I'm real big on Jesus Christ, real big on God. Um, Not really so much religious. Well, yeah, like I would say I am religious, right? But not like on titles or anything like that, right? I believe in God. I believe in Jesus Christ, and that's really my approach to this whole thing, right? So you're going to get with somebody that is going. I am going to be talking about God. I am going to be relating my story um, to God and leading you guys to Jesus Christ. That's really the main thing. What I'm trying to do, right, with my ministry. So that's the type of coach that you're going to get, right? I'm very principle driven, very spiritual type of person, um, and I really believe this is about God and just being in alignment, right, for your assignment. So, little backstory on myself, right? So rewind back to 2016. Okay, I found myself on the verge of going homeless and living out of my car. All right, so this is a very dark time in my life. Um, a time where I just was really lost, wanted to just force my own plan. Okay. I was actually trying to go back to school, had flunked out of school, was trying to go back to school and finish up. Um, but yeah, just found myself losing my job, getting evicted, and now I was living out of my car. Right. So, um, and what made it even worse, I had a roommate, right? We were splitting the price with everything. We still couldn't come up with the money, so we ended up having to get out of that place. All right, so now I'm living out of my car. Okay, going from couch to couch, just roaming around and picking up little odd jobs. Right, going to staffing agency jobs, and yeah, just living just a non-purpose life, non-purpose driven life. Right, with really no goals, no money in my bank account, no money to eat, no money for gas. Right, so most of the time I was just like sitting in parking lots, in places that I would work. I would just spend the night in parking lots, right? Wash up in gas stations, locker rooms, Planet Fitness, YMCA, right? And just hanging out these places, right? And just nowhere to go. And so I knew that that's not the lifestyle I wanted. That's not how I wanted it to end. I knew I wanted better, right? I wanted something different. And I knew that's just not wasn't the way life was intended to be lived. Just like that. Right. So very dark time. But all by myself, just me and Jesus, right? In that Chevy 04 Impala. And yeah, I just remember nights crying myself to sleep and just asking God why, right? I remember one day sitting in a parking lot, might have been like a Walmart parking lot. I just was sitting there looking in the rearview mirror, and I just began to just ask God why, like why, and sobbing to God, just complaining about everything. All right, so sitting there complaining, and then everything gets silent, right? I just stop complaining and just sit there in silence. Radio was off, and I remember hearing this voice, right, like it's plain as day, and a stern voice, but it says something that was just very, very powerful, right? And what I was hearing was, "This is all your fault. This is all your fault. And if you want it to change, you can change it." All right. So when I heard that, it hit me, and I said, "You know what? This is all my fault. I take full responsibility for accountability." Right. And in the time, I didn't know what I was doing, but looking back, now I understand what I was doing was taking the power back. I was gaining power in that moment. The power to do something different, right? To move in a different direction. And this is very, very key, right? If you're going through this, there has to be a point where you take the power back. Right now, you're powerless. You're, you feel hopeless, right? You feel like you can't move. You feel paralyzed. You need power. You need power to move forward, right? Go in a different direction, make a pivot, a U-turn, right? So that's what I was doing in that moment, right? When you start to accept full responsibility, full accountability for your thoughts and your actions, you take the power back. You stop pointing the finger at people. You start looking at the person in the mirror, right? Because you got to understand that the sum of your thoughts and actions have led you to this point right now. Even watching this video right now, you made the choice to come here and watch this and stay here. It is your choice. At any moment, you can make the choice to get off of here and stop listening and go to the next video, right? But you make the choices that lead you to wherever you are in life. The sum of your thoughts and actions have got you what you have right now. Right? It's wild to think about because it's all of your choices. You made all the choices. You made all the decisions for yourself. Right? So you can only blame you. You can't blame anybody else. You can't put the blame on anybody else or anything else. It's all on you. And if you want it to change, you can change it. Right? So that's the voice that I heard. I just heard it. It's all your fault. If you wanted to change, you could change it. So I knew that I could change it, but I didn't know how. I didn't know what to do. Okay, so this was the end of, or yeah, the end of the going into the fall 2016, right? So um, when I made that realization, I I asked myself, okay, I understand I take full responsibility for my thoughts and actions. I understand that in order for me to change, I have to change. I have to do something different with my thoughts and actions, but I don't know what. I don't know what to do, who to speak to, where to find these answers. All right, so when you don't know something, there's only two things really that you can do, right? When you don't know something, you can continue to complain about you not knowing and wishing that you knew the answer, or you can get proactive, right? You can get proactive and go out and seek and search and knock. That's what you can do. You can sit there, continue to complain and not know, or have too much pride and ego, right? To try to go figure it out, or you can get up and go figure it out. And that's what I decision I had to make. Okay, I don't know, so I got to do something to figure it out, right? I got to do something to figure it out. So I got to search, I got to seek, I got to knock, and that's what I began to do. Sitting there in that Chevy 04 Impala, I just began to search things like how to become successful, how to change my life. And I started coming across some individuals, right? You're going to want to write these people down that I'm about to share with you, because these people are going to lead you down the path that you need to be going. Um, but just to give you a warning, right? Once you start to go down this path, once you start to become aware of what is going to be shared with you, there's no turning back. Okay, there's no turning back. Um, there's no unknowing once you know. Okay, so if you don't want to know, if you really don't want to know, and you want to continue to blame people, you continue to live in your excuses and just not knowing, right, in your ignorance, then continue to do what you do, right, and don't seek for it, don't seek for answers. But if you do want to make that decision, right, you don't mind knowing and not being able to turn it back, then look up these people. Okay, so that's just a warning. Once you know, you can't unknow. So there's no turning back, right? So yeah, a few people I started coming across was like pastors. Shout out to my pastor, Pastor Jimmy Beverly at the Church of Deliverance. I found a church home. I started listening to other uh, pastors like T.D. Jakes, Bishop T.D. Jakes, the hip hop preacher Dr. Eric Thomas, Bishop Noel Jones, Les Brown, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rome, Wayne Dyer, um, so many different motivational speakers, right? People were talking about law of attraction, like Neville Goddard, um, Dr. Joseph Murphy, The Power of the Subconscious Mind. Who else? Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Dale Carnegie, How to Win and Influence Friends. Another book, a really good book, was Richest Man in Babylon, right? The Richest Man in Babylon. Um, 48 Laws of Power. What else? Power of Thinking Big. Right? There's so many out there, right? So many self-help books, so many people talking about how to personal develop and become better. Right? So those are just a few off the top of the head, right? But those people, right, that I named, if you start to search those people, you'll start to find other people that are talking about the same thing, and you'll be able to find somebody that you can relate to. And yeah, just start to listen to them, right? Another very key person I came across was Bob Proctor. Bob Proctor, rest in peace to Bob, and just more peace and blessings to him and his family. Okay, when I found Bob, he was talking about this law of attraction thing, and something that he shared with me that was very key was about how our mind works, right? How the mind works. Basically, your mind forms your paradigm, right? And your paradigm is in control of about 99% of your behavior. Your behavior, right? The things that you do every single day, this behavior is going to form your lifestyle, right? Your lifestyle is going to give you your results. So, in order to change your results, you got to backwards re-engineer, right? So you got to work from the core. The core is from your mind, right? So what is your mind being influenced by? Your what is your subconscious being programmed by? Right, that's really what it comes down to. So once you figure out this, right, most of us are being programmed with negativity, whether it be through social media, through friends and family, through other whatever outlets, right, that are coming through our gateways, through our eyes and our ears. Uh, but these variables, right, these things that we are allowing into our subconscious mind to program our paradigm, these things can be changed, right? These things can be controlled, and we can change these variables, right? We can force feed ourselves to reprogram ourselves, right, in a different paradigm and shift this paradigm. So this is what Bob made me aware of. And as I started to become aware of this, I started to become more mindful, more aware about what I am watching, what I am listening to, um, and what I'm saying right out into the universe. So yeah, I started to become more mindful of this, and I started to purposefully program myself with positivity, right? Positive affirmations, positive images, um, and saying these things over and over again, watching these certain videos, right? Listening to these certain lectures over and over and over again, basically trying to reprogram myself, right? So once I started to become aware of that, I started to play with those variables. I started to change that, right? And I started to only listen to people that were speaking life into me. Uh, I started to notice a change in what I was attracting, right? The opportunities that was coming in, the people that I was attracting to myself. So once I started doing that, I started to track different. One opportunity that I noticed, right, that I attracted to myself was affiliate marketing. One day I'm scrolling on my phone, right, just like you was, and I come across a video just like this one, somebody explaining about an opportunity to make money online, and I saw this black dude, right, by the name of Wesley Virgin, and he was talking about this laptop lifestyle, how he's living the laptop lifestyle, he's traveling the world, buying his family whatever he wants. Um, just having his way, right, with life, all through affiliate marketing, right, digital marketing, selling his digital product and having other people sell his digital products for him, right. And at the time, he had a digital product by the name of Millionaire Mind Hack, and this was just a PDF file that basically gave you the way to hack your mind, right, reprogram your mind and attract a new reality, just like what Bob was talking about. All right, so that's how I knew it was in alignment with what I was doing and just me attracting uh, that opportunity. Right. So this affiliate marketing opportunity came through this new dude, right, multimillionaire, and it intrigued me, and that's when a light bulb went off. Right. That's when I had my aha moment in my story. That's when I knew, okay, that's what I want to do, and that's what I want to show other people how to do as well, because I know that's going to free me from the 9 to 5 and allow me to become my own boss and live life on my own terms, right? So that was the beginning of 2018, right? Yeah, I think yeah, the beginning of 2018, right? So I started started promoting that digital product as an affiliate marketer and making a percentage of the sale, right? So affiliate marketing is when you sell other people's products and they give you a percentage of the sale, right? It's usually 10 to 30%. Sometimes it's more. I believe with that certain product, right? I believe it was like 75, 80% on ClickBank. So yeah, I started promoting that. I started making a little bit of money with that, but nothing crazy, right? It was like $50 here and there. Then I would go weeks without making any money, and it'd be another like $50, $100, $200, right? So nothing crazy. Just I knew that it worked, and I knew that if I got it right, it would take me to the next level, right? And allow me to live a laptop lifestyle, all from my laptop. So I was like, cool, yeah, I found this opportunity. I'm about to quit working 9 to 5 jobs, right? That's what I thought I was going to do. So I remember walking into that job. I believe the job that I had at the time was I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods, right? Yeah, Dick's Sporting Goods. Actually, I had 2 jobs. I was working at Ralph Lauren doing retail, right, and then I was working at Dick's Sporting Goods. So I remember I had these jobs, and I just quit. Right, I quit both of them and said I was just going to go be a full time online marketer, digital marketer, and make a full time income off my laptop. And little did I know, like it wasn't about to be that easy. Right. So once I quit, I then the fire was lit under me. Right now, I have urgency because I'm like, all right, I quit these jobs. Now I have to make this work. Because so that went on for a couple years, about a year or a year and a half of me just trying to make that work. I started to look up different strategies like YouTube ads, Google ads, Facebook ads, and nothing would work. Right, nothing would work for me, and I didn't have the money to get into the really high ticket program with Wesley and get the done for you service. Right, so I was just trying to figure it out on my own. And if I could go back, I would have kept them jobs and saved up so that I had enough to get into the done for you service, so I could just um, shorten my learning curve, right, and just had it done for me. Been able to get closer, right, a closer mentor that would show me exactly this exact steps on what to do, so I wasn't wasting time and wasting money, right. But I decided to do it all on my own and try to figure it out. So I was just bumping my head for like 2 years, right, 2 3 years, and just trying different things, trying forex, trying e-commerce, trying Amazon, trying CPA, marketing, all kind of different things, right. And I was getting a little success with all of them, right. Pretty much everything that I was trying was working, but it just wasn't giving me life changing results. Okay, and I believe that's because when you focus on too many things, your energy is going into too many different places, right? So at first, you're not going to be able to do it that way. And I don't suggest that you try to do it. Try to create multiple income streams right when you start. I believe you should gradually get into that, right? So, but that's what I was doing. I was just focused on too many different things and trying to make everything work and burning myself out, right? So I came across in 2020, 2019, 2000, yeah, I think it was like 2019. Came across my next millionaire mentor by the name of Coach TVD, and she was the one that's responsible for showing me, really breaking down this 3 step method, right, and exposing me to it, and really helping me understand what it is and what I should be doing, right, how to set it up. So she was doing the same thing, right, selling a digital product, and she was actually helping other people create their marketing agencies. Um, but I didn't get involved with her right away, right, for whatever reason. Was just watching her from afar, copying her steps, her mindset, her principles, and just could really relate to her story of just struggling, coming from a low place and making it to a better place. Right. So she was somebody I looked up to, or still do look up to, right? Making 5 6 figures per month and just killing it, right? Just like when I saw Wesley. Um, so yeah, started following her, and then that was the end of 2019. 2020 came, right? So COVID hit, and that's when it really got serious, right? Then I was really, the pressure was really on because at the time I was living off of welfare, right? I think it was getting about $200 food stamps and $300 per month for unemployment. So I really had to make this online thing work. Right. So 2020 goes by, still studying Coach TVD, still watching him from afar. And then she drops this video. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me rewind. The middle of 2020, I come across this book, right? I come across this book called The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. And in this book, Wallace talks about the law of gratitude. Okay. So this is very important because at the time when I found this book, all I was thinking about was how it's not working for me. And I need to make money online, right? I'm not making any money. I'm focused on all the negative things, right, that are going on. Completely ignoring everything that Bob was teaching, right? Because I just wanted it to work for me so bad. I was focused on that it wasn't working. And in this book, Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, right, he talks about the law of gratitude. And basically, law of gratitude is um, this is here, I'll get it for you guys. One second. All right, so you guys have the exact meaning. The law of gratitude. All right, so the law of gratitude states that action and reaction are always in equal and extend in opposite directions. A grateful attitude is like a powerful force, and if we allow ourselves to feel grateful for what we have, we will be rewarded in return. It is imperative to act on and obey this law to get the results you seek. If you do not obey the law of gratitude, you will not get what you seek. All right, so in other words, gratitude, right? The law of gratitude, let me get it for you guys. Okay, is like an outward reaching of thankful praise to the supreme, right? This is an expenditure of force which cannot fail to reach that to which is expressed, and the reaction is an instantaneous movement towards you, right? So it's like a boomerang effect. It's like a ricochet. If you send out the gratitude, right, towards the things that you want, the reaction is those things making its way towards you, right? So the stronger and the more constant your gratitude is, the stronger and the more constant the blessings are that are attracted to you. Okay, so I found this law of gratitude, right? And then I started to get grateful. That this was the major paradigm shift, right? That I experienced. I took my focus off of that I'm not making money online, right? That it's not working, and I put my focus on that I'm grateful for what I have. I'm grateful for this opportunity to change my life. I'm grateful that I'm already making money online, and it's already happening for me, right? So I was creating that pre feeling of it already happening in my mind, as if it was happening in my present, right? So this is very, very key, right? And the reason why I tell you this is because you are probably going through the same thing, right? If you found an opportunity, you know the answers, you've looked up the people, right? You've read the books, you're doing everything, right? You know everything, and but you're still not getting the results. This could be the missing key. Maybe it's gratitude. Maybe it's you just need to be grateful for what you have and know that God is already going to work it out in your favor and that you already have what you want, right? I don't know. Just try it. I tried it and I noticed a shift in my energy. I noticed a increase in my vibration, right? In my frequency. As as I started to make this a habit, right? Of just getting grateful and being thankful, I noticed So just something happening and opportunity started to come and other people started coming into my life that were helping me out um, to get to the next level. And I came across Coach TBD in a video she was making, right? Sort of like this one, right? Of her just going live, sharing her digital product with people online. Came across her video and she was talking about this 10x system, 10x income system, and how it was her next digital product, right? That she was releasing, and it was going to help people make money, right? And it was already helping her beta testers make money online, right? Receiving 100% profit. So I was like, man, this is right up my alley. This is like what I want to do, right? Sell digital products, digital marketing, that whole thing. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna get involved with this, right? When it drops. So this was the beginning of 2021. So in August, it was the official launch, right? Like the end of July, going into August, official launch. So it was a August 20th, 25th, I believe, was when I joined. And it took about 4 days for me to get my link. Once I got my link, I think it was on August 31st, right, of 2021. August 31st, going into September 1st. Right. So I got my link August 31st, promoted it for like a couple hours. I believe I went live for like an hour or two. First time going live, talking about this digital product, right? I got 4 sales. While I'm Actually, I think 2 sales happened while I was on the live, and then another 2 came in once my live ended. So that was $1,000 day right there. $1,000 day, right? It was like $1,188 to be exact. Um, so you could just imagine where my mind was at, right? How I'm feeling, going from living off of unemployment, food stamps, barely surviving, to making $1,000 in a day, over $1,000. The very first day, right? So this was September 2021. So the very first week of September, well, I believe it was like a $4,000 week, $5,000 week. At the end of that first 30 days in September, promoting that digital product, right, I was seeing over 5 figures. It was like over $12,000. All right, so that's how quick it can happen for you. Even though I did struggle for years, right? I struggled for years, just trying different things, couldn't figure it out. There were definitely ways that I didn't have to struggle that long if I just would have made the investment, right? Got a mentor, got somebody that was actually getting results and had a proven system that I could plug into, right? But I was trying to do it on my own, bumping my head and trying different things. Um, it's just the way my story went, right? But that month or that year, I see my first breakout year. Okay. And that's when I knew, okay, I can really do this, right? I can really go big time with this and scale this thing, right? But it's still a learning process because even after that breakthrough, that digital product started to slow down. It actually discontinued, and I had to find another digital product, right? So it slowed down, shut down about 2023. Um, it's discontinued. So I had to find another digital product, right? So I started to try different things, started to get into trading a little bit more, day trading, e-commerce, got my TikTok shop going, started seeing a little bit of results with that. This was end of 2024, right? End of 2024, right? So just been promoting different things, right? Getting into different industries like e-commerce, like I said, day trading, selling bots, right? Using AI bots, all that kind of stuff. And then the end of 2024, come across this opportunity that I'm showing you guys now, right? With RBA, this community, um, Yeah, same way like when I came across that digital product with Coach TBD, right? So I came across a video, somebody talking about the RBA community and showing the results of the people that were getting, right? The results that she was getting. Uh, Shout out to Miss Honey, right? Is her name, Honey James. So she was making a video, right, of this RBA community posting the results of other people on her timeline. And I was like, man, this is familiar, right? This is just like the digital product that I had before. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna check it out. Checked it out, clicked her link, right to her stand store, bought the digital product, got into the community, and I was like, man, this is golden. Right? This is exactly what I've been looking for. Um, so once I got inside the RBA community, set up my store, launched my store, my very first day, right, sharing the product was over $150, right? So I know nothing crazy, but just to see that it works that very first day is crazy, right? Because I know people that have started stores and had never seen a sale in 30 days, 60 days, right? So to know that I could plug in and get results off the first day, just amazing to me, right? And this is what I want to do. This is what I want to show other people how to do because it is very empowering, right? Very empowering. So now I'm earning full time income, right, online, digital marketing, my business, looking to empower as many people as I can before my last breath. That's my mission now. Right? I want to help you guys experience this, being able to make money all from your phone, um, anywhere in the world. Right? You could be anywhere in the world as long as you have a phone, Wi-Fi, and just the will to want to win and learn. Right? Take time on your business. I'll probably spend about an hour to 2 hours on my business every day. Um, Brings me in about 100 to $300, right? So launch, rebrand, and resell digital products for 100% profit. This is what you're basically going to be learning how to do. Okay, so what is Royale Business Academy? This is a step-by-step program designed to help you create, market, and sell digital products and keep 100% of the profit. This community is going to show you how to do that, right? So why digital products is because you have no need for physical inventory. All right. So this is no knock to e-commerce or doing drop shipping or Amazon FBA, right? No knock to you got to those guys because that stuff does work. But sometimes worrying about that physical products and just having to find reliable sources and all that stuff, right? Having to ship items, fulfill items, it just I don't know. It's stressful. Right? It gets stressful. It can burn you out, especially if you're not getting sales daily. If it's not working for you, it can become very frustrating, right? So to be able to have no physical inventory and it's just unlimited digital product, right? It's amazing. It's high profit margins. So if you're not spending any money, right? If you have organic traffic, you're not spending any money on ad spend, marketing. It's 100% profit. Okay, so if you have $297 product, it's $297, 100% straight to your bank for every sale. Right, so passive income potential and residual income that you can build with this. Okay, passively you can make a post and that post could bring you 3, 4 sales. You look down at your phone and you see that you made sales, right? So passive income without you having to do anything or really go anywhere. And then it starts to build residual income because those people that buy your digital product are going to need to use your system, right? Your system is usually going to be a monthly charge, and those people are going to be paying monthly as well to keep that system. So that will build residual income for you as well. Global reach and scalability. Okay, so we can promote to anybody in the world. Anybody in the world we can promote to. So billions of people, right, on the internet that we can market to. what you'll learn inside. So, finding and validating profitable product ideas, creating high quality digital products, um, creating high quality digital products, effective marketing and sales strategies, automating and scaling your business. All right. So, these are just a few of the things that you're going to learn inside, and all the other value that you're going to get inside as well. Right. So, um, you can look through the modules and see all the value, all the resources that you're going to get. All right. So, who is this for? Who is this for? Entrepreneurs, content creators, coaches, consultants, freelancers, business owners looking for passive income, anyone wanting to build a profitable online business. Okay. So, if you're looking to make money or supplement your income, this is for you. Okay. So, testimonials. I went through a few testimonials already in our school community. But yeah, shout out to Giles and Warren making $1,297 for RBA sales. Shout out to Ren Smith making 6,800 less than 24 hours. Shout out to Keona Howard, right, in her 1 month in RBA making over $500. So how to get started, right? How to get started. So I showed you guys um, my business acquisition process, right? Basically going to the store, right? So once you click the link workwithcoachnoah.com, it's going to bring you to this page here. Right. So what you're going to do is just scroll down. You're going to make your one-time payment. The one-time payment is for to buy the master reseller rights. So if you don't have the master reseller rights to this, you cannot resell RBA. Okay. So you're going to come here. If you want your store put together for you, you're just going to come click here. Yes. Okay. And that's only for 197. All right. So we're going to put your store together for you, and you should have your store ready and ready to launch in under 24 hours. Okay, so you can also use Klarna or Afterpay with this as well, right? If you want to break it down into payments. Okay, so that's how you get started. So I want to open up for any questions that you guys may have. Any questions? All right, any questions? Any questions you guys can ask that you have about this, about the process, about how to get started, or if you need help, you can comment the word ready, and I'll personally message you and walk you through. All right. So any questions you guys have? If you're watching, there's no such thing as a dumb question, right? So don't be shy. Don't feel like your question is stupid or like you should already know it, right? If you're new to this, you just don't know, right? So the only way for you to find out is for you to ask a question. And if you don't want to ask on live, right? If you don't want to ask in the comments, then you can just DM me your question. Okay. So yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and comment the word ready. I'll reach out to you. If you're watching on YouTube, you already have the link in the description. That's workwithcoachnoah.com. If you're watching on Facebook, comment the word ready. Okay. So any questions? Any questions? And we'll hold off for a minute or two before we jump off of here. But any questions, right? You can type it in the comments, and I will answer. All right. Any comments? Any questions? Anything, right? If you guys think of something, you can. But you guys got all the information, right? I went through everything pretty thoroughly, We're coming up on an hour and about 25 minutes, so a little bit longer than I wanted to be on here, but it's all good, right? You guys got the information, you got the value, you got the link. Now it's opportunities in your hands, right? Opportunity is in your hands. You can take advantage, or you can continue to watch from the sidelines and complain about your situation, right? But you have everything that you need to change your life from this point, right? You are aware of the opportunity. You know how to get access to it. You know what to do to set up your store and launch and get all the everything started, right? Now it's just on you. Are you going to take advantage, get everything set up and be consistent and really plug in? Or are you just going to continue to watch, right, and procrastinate? All right. So y'all make the decision. Make the decision, right? Your family's waiting on you to make a move. We're already more than halfway through this second month, 2025, right? So if you let the first month go by, that's cool. If you let this second month go by, there's really a problem. If you let the third month go by, then you really just don't want to make any money, right? So y'all, this is the perfect time to make a move, set up your store, get everything going, start making sales so that in the next 3 months, we'll be in a totally different position. All right, y'all. So know what got to hear, Mr. Laptop Lifestyle. If you didn't know, now you know what I'm trying to do is grow. Like I always say, make the rest of it the best of it. I'll meet you at the top because that bottom is way too crowded. Let's go.